Michelle Cullen, and this is some highlights of what you should know for the first part of the lab course. The lab is due on midnight, Monday night, and if it was a regular course, when I've taught it before, the lab is 3 hours, so you should plan on spending 3 hours in the lab. So we're going to start out with our very first lab due the very first day of class, which is hard to imagine, but yes, it is due, and it's a combination of introducing you to Blackboard, introducing you to astronomy, introducing you to the Constellation of the Week project, and for a chance for you to create your own constellation that is reflective or autobiographical. You'll get to write it up in a very simplified version of the lab report and learn how to submit it into Blackboard. Now, I'm planning on this very first lab to be very simple, so don't put too much time and effort. It really should be under an hour because I know you have a lot going on, and it's not designed to take hours and hours. Now, the next week's labs will take hours and hours, but at least you'll know how to do all of the mechanics of the course, which is the purpose of this lab introduction. You'll have Blackboard down and submitting assignments and just a general idea about how to submit things. I want to let you know that the lab course is on a separate Blackboard shell. Obviously you're here, you found it, and the class is worth 1 credit and you'll get a separate grade. So they're independent, but they are interdependent because the lab is designed to introduce you each week to what's happening that week and what the learning objectives are. The lab will be a hands-on kind of a kickstart to that week's main learning objectives, and they should complement. And so by the time you get through doing your research in the other part of the course, the things that you've learned in the lab will help. It will all make sense, hopefully. And these labs are things that you can do at home with materials you found around the home. This is the first year I have incorporated a box that will be sent to you that has some materials that students in the past had a hard time finding. You're going to be getting in the mail, when you give me your address, a box that will have materials for the rest of the course. Will it have everything you need for every lab? No, it won't. You'll have to go out and scrounge, beg, borrow, buy things that you'll need. Another thing I want to let you know is that the labs are designed to be done with a partner sometimes, and since you're generally all alone, you might be able to partner up with some of the people in this class. You might be able to connect if there's someone in Anchorage or in your town, you might get together. But if not, I really encourage this process of hands-on inquiry science to be something that you can share with your family and friends, and especially if you are a parent and you have school-aged kids. A lot of these labs are exciting and actually would make a very basic science fair project. Now you think, oh, well, we're doing, 5th grade science here. Well, you're not. You're doing basic things, but you're going to be looking at to the higher levels of astronomy, astrophysics, and what's going on, and trying to explain some of the science behind that. I'm very strict about the lab report, and that's the way you'll get full credit, is by doing an excellent researched and properly formatted lab report. So pay attention to the details and allow yourself enough time to get the lab report done. If you don't feel like you're able to commit the time that it's going to take to do this lab and all the coursework for the rest of the course, then you might want to consider signing up for this on another semester when you're going to have time for it, because do it right or get out. That's my motto. Do it right from the beginning. Make a commitment, plan your schedule, and get things in on time. I do not accept late work. That's the other thing you need to know. No late work, no excuses, except if you're in the hospital. I will possibly allow a makeup lab and work with you, or if there's a sudden disastrous death or something in your family, horrible, I do make exceptions for that. All of these labs are available, and it's possible for you to work ahead in the course. So you might want to give yourself a little cushion. Please, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to email me. And if I'm not responding in a timely manner and it's something that's urgent, feel free to call me and let me know. This class is going to be a lot of fun. You're going to just do some really basic science and learn the process of science and learn to know a lot more about astronomy. So welcome to the class, and I look forward to grading your labs every week. Make sure you look for my comments, because I make comments unless you're perfectly done, and I'll just give you full credit. It's a great job.